As always, with a new year comes a new tax season, and we at CCR want to keep you informed regarding two important and connected issues: 1099s and working with a CPA or tax preparer. Let me introduce myself first. I am Jonathan Lilja, a financial planner at CCR Wealth Management. And before coming to work here, I spent 10 years preparing personal tax returns and dealing with the IRS on behalf of clients. If you aren't already aware, 1099s are the tax statements you receive for income generated from your investment accounts. These forms should be arriving shortly in your mailbox. It is important to know when and how these 1099s will arrive. 1099s will be sent out in batches by custodians of your brokerage firms, starting around February 1st. These forms will arrive by mail or electronically, whichever way you elected to receive them when you created your investment account. If you don't remember, I suggest keeping a sharp eye out on your mailbox or your email. Each batch of 1099s will be released in increasing order of complexity. This means that the first batch of 1099s will be for accounts with simple holdings, such as stocks and bonds. The second batch is scheduled to occur on or around February 15th for accounts with mutual fund holdings and more complicated holdings, such as real estate investment trusts, otherwise known as REITs. The third batch is scheduled for around February 28th. And last but not least, the fourth and final batch is expected to go out around March 15th. There are a few things to note here. First, while we hope the 1099s are finalized, accounting and pricing mistakes do occasionally occur. This may result in corrected 1099s being released. These corrected 1099s may contain either minor or major corrections. Please compare any corrected 1099s with your original document to see if you should refile any tax returns you may have already filed for 2021. Second, you may have accounts with us at CCR or other brokerage firms that may have simple holdings in one account, meaning you might receive a 1099 early, and more complex holdings in another account, with that 1099 arriving later. We know that many of our clients wish to prepare their tax returns early, receive their refunds, and put the tax year behind them. That being said, the timing of when 1099s arrive is unfortunately out of our control and in the hands of our custodian bank. It's our strong suggestion that while you may want to file your tax returns early, you should not file your tax returns until you have received all your final 1099s. It is also crucial to take note of your mailing address, especially for clients who spend time away from their primary tax residence during the winter, such as in Florida. Please make sure that you check in with us at CCR and your other brokerage firms to ensure that your tax documents are sent to the mailing address of your choice. Another important topic I'd like to discuss is working with a tax preparer or a CPA. In the past, you may have toyed with the idea of hiring a professional simply to remove the burden of doing taxes from your life or to help maximize tax efficiencies due to the complexity of your return. Whatever the reason, if you plan to work with a CPA, we suggest that you reach out to a CPA now to see if he or she has capacity to take you on as a client. Please do not wait until March or even April to seek out a CPA, as many are simply too busy to pick up new clients. If you do find a CPA with whom you'd like to work, you should ask them about their timing, meaning how busy they are and when your return will be completed, as well as their fee structure, whether they charge hourly, by the tax form, or by the return itself. If you don't want or need full CPA assistance, you could always try a tax preparation firm such as H&R Block or Jackson Hewitt, to name two. If you prepare your own returns and need assistance, the IRS has a phone hotline that can offer you advice. If you call the IRS, please do so early in the day, as the tax queue tends to build up early. The IRS also has simple to understand PDF forms on their website discussing a host of tax issues and how to prepare various forms. CCR Wealth Management's best advice is to plan now how you want to proceed this tax season rather than waiting until April. As always, please feel free to reach out to your financial planning professional at CCR Wealth Management for any assistance.